It's business tip time. Whether it's marketing, sales, operations, etc., I'm bringing you quick tips across a variety of topics to help elevate your business. Let's get it. Today's mini episode on a business tip is with Debbie Neal. She is one of the top income earners in her network marketing company, a motivational speaker, and a mother of 4 beautiful kids. I had the pleasure of interviewing her. So if you haven't listened to that episode, go back and listen to that after this. She's also the host of one of my favorite podcasts, Level Up with Debbie Neal. So make sure to check that out too. So Debbie, the question that I have for you, a lot of network marketers listen to this show. What would you say is your top advice for building an organization and a strong one at that?
Well, this could be a 4-hour episode, okay? But I know that it's not. So I'm going to give you a couple of things that come to my heart immediately. Now, here's the thing. There's no right or wrong answer. And we know this in network marketing that people are looking for different things out of it, okay? But if you're asking me the best advice I could give you is make a decision to be all in, like in. That doesn't mean you're doing it, whatever your business is, 24 hours a day. Okay. It doesn't mean that you don't have a life, but it means you're going to be in. You're going to treat it like a business. You're not just going to treat it like a hobby unless you want a hobby. So what does that mean? It means you're not going to give it a try. You're not going to put an expiration date. I mean, I've seen so many people in a business like this say, I'm going to give it 3 months. I'm going to give it 6 months. And I'm going to tell you this with all love. You might as well quit now. You've put a crack in the back door and you've lost your ability to succeed, because when we have a back door, we always take it. And so I know when I started my business, I didn't know what I was doing. I was never involved with network marketing. I knew I was in the right, place with the right company. Like I knew all that. I felt it to my core, and I made a decision for as long as it takes, whatever it takes. And when you make that, it's like this awakening came in my soul. Like I'm going to go to the top, not because there was a guarantee, but because I was betting on me and I was going nowhere. So that's number one. Number 2, commit, commit to growth, commit to raising your bar, commit to becoming your very best, commit to be here 5 years from now, commit to everything, because people follow commitment. They follow commitment. When you're wishy-washy, nobody wants to follow you. When you're in, when you're out, when you're running a business on emotion, nobody wants to follow you. I don't care how great your company is. I don't care how great your products are. Nobody wants to follow somebody who's not committed. And we know commitment, right? And think about this. Commitment doesn't mean that we're so confident, because I'm still growing my confidence. Okay. But committed means I'm going to be here. Like I'm rooted. And when you're sharing what you do with people, there's an invisible exclamation point versus an invisible question mark. And when we're not committed, right, we go from casting a vision to taking a survey. I'm not taking a survey. I believe in my products. I believe in my company. I believe in my leadership. I'm sharing it. I'm not taking a survey. And I'm committed to that. Be disciplined. Be disciplined that every day you're taking a step forward. Be disciplined. Here's the thing about network marketing. You're in essence an entrepreneur. You don't have a boss. Nobody works for me, and I don't work for anyone. So the greatest thing about being an entrepreneur is you don't have a boss. The worst thing about being an entrepreneur is that you don't have a boss, but in reality you do. And that's you. You work for you. So what's your level of standards? What's your level of excellence? What's your level of quality in the employees you'd love to have running your business? Because that would be you, right? You become a mirror reflection of your expectations in life. So be disciplined to become the very best version of you. And that's how you end up attracting like-minded people in your business. Because remember, we don't attract what we want into our business. We attract what we're being. We attract what we're becoming. We attract who we are. Like attract likes. Your vibe attracts your tribe, Believe. I could go on and on. Have a vision, because belief has a sound. So many people in a network marketing business, they're sharing information, and information is important. What I do for a living is important. The products I represent is important. My company is important as well as yours. But what's your vision? After you share all that, are you looking at somebody and say, join me, say yes to me, follow me? This is what I'm creating. This is where our team is going. Are you casting a vision that's so big and so bold and so powerful that people can see themselves in your vision, right? People aren't looking for information as much as, yes, we have to give all that, but they're looking for inspiration to do something more, to step outside of their comfort zone, to leave their fears aside, to take that step in faith, to move forward in courage. And it does come down to you being all in, right? Not like, because some people are like, well, if my friends are interested, then I'll build this. My friends said no to me. They laughed at me. They thought I was crazy. Some of them talked about me. But here's the thing. I've been building my business for 15 years. In 15 years, not one person sat me down and said, I'm a no, but I've got something better to offer you. Nobody has offered me anything better in 15 years. So when you know who you are, know what you stand for, you're committed to being disciplined, you work on your belief every day, and every day you work on your vision. I didn't just establish one when I started, because that will only get you so far. It's like cleaning your car perfect and then go heading across country. It's not going to look that same way when you get to your destination. You're going to go through different rain. You're going to go through possibly sleet, hail, mud, whatever. That's your windshield is your vision. And if that gets cloudy, if that gets dirty, you're not going to be able to see where you're going, and you're going to slow down, right? Or possibly stop because you can't see a darn thing. And so working on your vision and your belief and your commitment and being all in and being willing to be bad. You have to be bad to be good, and good to be great, and great to be excellent. And so many times in our business, people are like, tell me what you'd say in this scenario. Tell me what you'd say in that scenario. I don't look for the script. Look for the experience. Yeah. Like, be willing to learn. And that's the beauty of what we do. You can earn while you learn. Right. So just commit every day to be better than you were yesterday.
Oh, I love that. I definitely think people who have a hard time being successful in this industry are either waiting to feel ready and to know it all. So that earn while you learn piece is critical. And it sounds like, too, the best advice that you would give, aside from vision casting, is really to know that you're worth it and to believe in yourself. Do you think that that's really what separates the rock stars on your team from the rest?
I think it separates the people who are successful in anything they do. Comes down to self-confidence. It comes down to self-worth. And it comes down, look, you can believe in your company. You can believe in your products. You can believe in your industry. But at the end of the day, the most powerful thing is believing in you. Do you believe you have what it takes to build your business? Do you believe that somebody can join you and you have what it takes to lead them? And that doesn't come with a guarantee. I know when I started mine, I had no idea how I was going to build it, but I knew that people went before me. I knew that if I committed, I could learn. I knew that if I focused every day on being better than the person I was yesterday, that I could fail forward. I was committed to do whatever it took. There will never be the right time. Never. It doesn't exist. See, here's the thing. Entrepreneurs, they don't wait for the right time. They create it. When I was introduced to my business, it wasn't the right time in my life. It was not the right time in my life, but it was the right time for my business. It was the right time for my industry. It was going to move forward with me or without me. It was not waiting for Debbie Neal. And I'm going to say this with all love and respect. It's not waiting for you either. And I knew, will it be there a year from now? Yeah. If you don't pursue your dreams, will it be there a year from now? You bet. Will it be there for 5 years from now? You bet. I know this is the business model of the future. But why would you waste that time? If you have other people that you think would be amazing at this, so does somebody else, right? And that's not a scarcity statement. That's a fact. So it's never going to be the right time. Just take that step forward in faith, because this is what I tell people. You could think of 100 reasons why it's not the right time. But what if I'm right? What if I'm right? What if this could be the difference for you and your family? Is that a chance you're willing to take? And for me, the answer was no. I was not willing to bargain for that because I knew that there was two types of opportunities, those that are seized and those that are missed. And I wasn't willing to miss this as much as I didn't think it was the right time and as much as I was uncomfortable and as much as I knew nothing about my industry, nothing about it. I was willing to learn. I had the tools to learn. I had the desire to learn. And once you have that, you have to be an amateur in order to become a professional.
On the note of becoming a professional, let me ask you, what would you say are your top books for this industry? Like what helped you get to the professional level?
Well, these don't have anything to do with network marketing, but I love The Secret and the Power by Rhonda Byrne. Like I love them.
You read that every day, right?
Every day. Every day at some point, there's either a few pages of the book or the audio, because again, it's the law of attraction. And what I think of, I attract in my life and I attract in my business. I love You're a Badass by Jen Sincero. The Slight Edge by Jeff Olson, I think is, every time I read that book, I want to take myself out to the woodshed because I'm like, you don't realize how quickly you could just be on the, be average or be obsessed by Grant Cardone. I mean, Grant Cardone, if you could tell from my energy, he speaks my language. So
I love it.
So those are like the top ones, because even though they don't mention network marketing, they're
all applicable.
They're so appropriate for what we do.
Yeah. Bob Heilig is another successful network marketer that I love listening to. And he has said on numerous occasions that the network marketing industry is personal development with a comp plan attached. And I totally believe that. Sounds like you do too.
I didn't know what I was signing up for. In fact, I remember people talking about the journey and the growth. And I'm like, what are these people talking about? Like I started a business to create, earnings. And I was lost. And now I know, first of all, forget about even network marketing. Success in really anything is it's a lifelong commitment of personal growth and discovery. But network marketing, even more so, because we build influence. People buy your products because they like you. They trust you. They know you. They like your energy, right? People join you because they're drawn to you. So our business will be as big as our level of personal growth, period. And then, of course, it's more than that. There's people that are professional personal growth people and they need to take action, right? But
totally,
the actions are a result of our beliefs in ourself, right? And that's why it's important to grow, because if you keep doing the same thing, you're going to get the same result, which is the definition of insanity. And the way to change the results is to change your level of belief and vision and discipline and energy and passion and fire and all of these things that are all the ingredients to the perfect recipe for success.
I'm so fired up right now. When we stop recording, I've been putting off doing some things in my business. I'm going to go do them right now. I'm like fired up for it. So this was wonderful. Thank you so much, Debbie. I can't tell you how much I appreciate it. I'm sure everyone listening to this will listen to it a few times. I'm actually going to listen to it back for sure. Before we sign off, where can people find and connect with you?
Well, they can find me any platform for podcasts, right? Spotify, Apple, iTunes, and they'd find me at Level Up with Debbie Neal. And you could also find me on Instagram at levelup.debbieneal, or Debbie_Neal is my personal Instagram.
Be sure to go follow her. You'll be glad you did. Well, thanks everyone for listening to the show today. If today's episode was helpful, if it inspired you or added value to your life in some way, please subscribe, leave a 5-star review, and share it with someone who needs to hear it. You can help me get the word out about the show by taking a screenshot of this episode. Be sure to share it to social media and tag me and Debbie. And I would love to connect with you on Instagram to hear how the show is helping you and inspiring you. You can find me at Corporate Dropout Official or Alacia Citro. That's ALESSIACITRO and 2 underscores. Until next time, remember, you're a badass. Stay focused, stay hungry, and dare to drop out.